and a very, very good evening, everyone. With that, we have hello, Arvind. Arvind, can you hear me?
Wow, I'm online. Hey, what is this? I didn't even realize. Okay, great. Yes, all yours.
Hi, Mansa.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. Okay, so very good evening to everyone who's watching us. And with this, we have come to the end of 4 months of hard work. And these two crucial days that is making and will make world history. I personally thank each and every person in the audience, the booth owners, and each and every speaker that has helped Espousal Online take the baby steps and grow into something nice and powerful for the industry. And also not to miss the team of Zero In Management Private Limited, who has been a crucial part of making this event an absolute success. Now I would like to ask Arvind Jotsabhane to continue.
You were supposed to say something, no, Shikha, which you haven't said.
Arvind Jotsabhane, whose madness and vision has made Espousal Online a reality.
She's calling me mad, Manasa. She's calling me mad. I mean, little does she realize that the other three people on the screen are just as mad as me, starting from Prasad, Shikha to Amu, right? Yeah. So this has been absolutely an incredible journey for all of us, and we're going to take a little time and we're going to discuss this, okay, slowly and steadily, right? Okay. So coming to you, Manasa, it's been a great journey, and thank you so much for being a part of the same. But let's go back uh, into time and discuss that day that we sat in the Bowring Institute, and we were talking about doing an on-ground event. We went to at least about 7 venues. Shikha and we actually went and measured four.
Yes.
Yeah, with Ramesh Alagesh, we went and actually measured 4 venues, okay, and made dimension drawings of the same. But that day at Bowring Manasapi Kumar, did you ever think that we would do what we have done now?
Absolutely not. I'm actually pinching myself to believe that this is all. That day when we spoke about something else altogether. It's almost like it's another dimension, another world, right? I mean, the idea was so different. The plan, why we were doing this, and we were so excited about. And you obviously made as eat a lot of food as usual. All meetings with Arvind comes with like a platter of 10 dals, two sabjis, etc. So he made us eat a lot of food and then say, okay, fine, now, what do you want to do about it? So I'm very thrilled. I'm very proud of the journey that we have crossed last 3 months from where, and one meeting, on one Zoom call meeting, we just decided saying, oh, yeah, why not? Let's just make it online. And voila. Like, I still believe, I remember that Zoom meeting, right?
Yes.
We were
Where we were just brainstorming, just talking our hearts out कि यार ठीक है चलो करते हैं.
Yeah. So we were like, I love the fact that we didn't give up. Like, there was no sense of, damn, now exposure is not going to happen. We knew that it's not going to happen now. I'm like very thrilled about this too.
Perception has to become reality. And for me, this is like a part of an after party, and that's why I'm smoking on screen. Okay. So the day is done, and we have so many things to do and so many people to thank. And like the old one goes, Manasa, which I'm certain you know, I have miles to go before I sleep. Right? Yeah. So I have miles to go before I sleep. So there's a lot of stuff to be done. But let's move quickly on to Amu. And Amu, I cannot thank you enough for the person that you are. Okay. I mean, Shikha and me have sat and we have analyzed and dissected you many times. And I must tell you this on screen, on a recording right now. Okay. And every time we did that, you came out winner.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm so happy to get your guidance. Like, it's because you and people like Shikha are able to guide me through every step of the way that I'm actually able to perform well and do what I'm doing.
You're an amazing human being, and the entire team of Zero In is blessed to have you with us.
I'm blessed to have you guys as my team. That's the point.
Yeah,
Yes.
super. So
Yes.
tell us about the last 1 week in 30 seconds.
Okay. Laptop, open, eat, laptop, sleep. Again, laptop, open, meet all of you again on screen, and then again, no sleep, and then again, come back here. It's just been a hectic week, but a lot of fun and a lot of, creativity and a lot of WhatsApp chat. And I think the best one great thing about the whole event itself was I think this is the first event in my life that I was able to actually watch all the sessions without missing a minute of it. Otherwise, I will be in some corner. I will be doing some registration or something like that. And for some reason, this time I was able to do the back end. I'm talking to the stall guys, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also watching every single minute of the amazing sessions and entertainment we had planned, which I've never achieved in my life. And I'll tell you, I might not have done many events as much as you guys for sure, but whatever I've done, this has never happened for me. So I'm so happy that I got to actually witness the entirety of it. And for me, it was just a great week, doing a lot of work with some amazing people. And I think that's how it's been. I can't wait for more of this to happen.
Superb, Amo, superb. You know, if you were a part of a networking group that Manasa and me are a part of, there would have been a bell that would have gone ting. The 30 seconds went to more than Okay. So Rohan disappeared. So we wait for Rohan to come back. And we talk about Asghar. You know, Asghar has been messaging me at least some 25 times in the last less than 25 minutes. कि सर मैं क्या बोलूँगा मेरे को क्या पता तू क्या बोलेगा मतलब Asghar is somebody who is not a part of this team, and I must tell everybody this, okay? And we decided to get Asghar on board, I think, night before last, Shikha, or was it a night before that?
2 nights before.
2 nights. 2 nights ago, I called him up at 1 o'clock in the evening. All the people on the screen were listening to that call, and I said, घर जाओ रात भर काम करेंगे सोने का नहीं है इसे साथ 1 घंटा देंगे ऐसे नहा धो के बैठ जाने का लैपटॉप के सामने उसके बाद कुछ पूछने का नहीं कि क्या कर रहे हो जो करने का है मैं बताता हूँ आप करो ये हमारे खान साहब है असगर खान okay he deserves a solid round of applause for coming in at the last moment and helping us with this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
कुछ तो बोलो मतलब
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're my student in another avatar of ours, okay? And for that you need to be able to tell me how was the last 3 days.
Yeah, it was really great, sir. मैं जब आके बैठा, I didn't know anything. Then Rohan helped me out a lot. Rohan, thanks to you, Rohan. Thanks to you, Rohan. I was actually nothing. I didn't know anything. Zero all about. Then he explained me everything about the stalls and all. So I was good to go. And one more thing, sir. Anytime, anything for you. This is what I can say.
For that, I'm blessed to have human beings like you and the rest of the people on the screen. I think in my previous life, not this one, because this one I haven't done anything good. In my previous janam, I must have done some good thing. आप जैसे लोग हमारे को मिले इस जन्म में मतलब दुआ होगी ऊपर वाले की हाँ नहीं तो नहीं होता okay you know we thought we'll script out this entire thing okay because that's the way I like to do things you know and you know this girl of mine this Shikha Nahata she says yaar tu to pagal hai okay and she is one of the few people who has got the right to talk to me like that okay ये तू तो पागल है तेरे को सब कुछ लिखने का अरे एक बार तो कुछ करो अपने आप एक्सटेम्पोर ऐसे यार ये एक्सटेम्पोर से मेरे को डर लगता है मेरे से नहीं होगा एक्सटेम्पोर okay but if Mahendra sir is there in the back is he there Asghar?
Yes sir he is
okay so I'll tell you what you ask Mahendra sir to come in and then after that we are going to talk and Manasa is going to give us an entire report. I also suggest the rest of us keep in mute before Mahendra sir comes 1 second. Okay. because Rohan's turn because this is the problem of writing a script, right? Rohan's turn was before yours, and since Rohan was not in screen, I came to you. Now I was going to the next part. You see, ये इवेंट मैनेजमेंट में यही प्रॉब्लम होता है ना. ये देखो अभी शिखा हंस रही है उधर, हंसना. देखो.
याद दिला दिया ना, तो that's okay.
This guy wrote Tamanna Goons. Okay, I tell you, it's just chance and luck. That is what life is about. His sister Sonam, who's another brilliant character. Okay, brilliant human being. Okay, she one day just sent me a message. Sir, Rohan is sitting at home. Please, do you have anything? This was 3 months ago. Is that right, Rohan? Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 months ago. Yes.
3 months ago. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. Really, okay? I don't know. But I know that this is Sonam's brother. I know I have to do what I have to do. Okay? So we got Rohan on board. Okay? And I'll tell you the kind of work this boy has done. I'm telling you. And really, when I look at you, Rohan, I say, when I was 19, okay, I wasted my life. Actually, I wasted it till a couple of months ago, but that's different. Okay. I've enjoyed everything. That's different. Okay. But I said that look at this guy. Okay. He's studying. Okay. And thanks to the pandemic, he's studying during the day. He's attending classes. Okay. He's attending classes. He says till 3 o'clock is class. Shikha, what time does he come to Zero and work?
3:15.
3:15. Okay. 3:15, he is there on Zero and work. And the Zero and work doesn't get over before 3 o'clock in the morning. And Rohan will tell us that. Rohan, tell us,
Yes,
Rohan.
sir.
How was your experience?
Yes, I have to first of all thank you and ma'am, for giving me flexible timings to balance both, college and work. And to all of y'all for actually dealing with me, giving updates on post 3 and all of that. And again, Asghar, Amud, thank you so much for the past 2 days. I mean, you're really helped a lot, especially you, Asghar. I mean, with the stall booth thing, that was just amazing what you did. And Amu, you too. So it was amazing.
Rahul, without you, I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
It's a brilliant team. This team was meant for an event like this. I feel we handled pretty well, and it was a good experience, sir. So thanks a lot for that, Shikha ma'am, Arvind sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Rohan, we are proud to have you in our midst, and let's hope we have a continued relationship. Yeah.
Yes.
On that note,
yes,
I would like to invite Mahendra sir to come in. Mr. Mahendra S. Sir. G. Sir. Mahendra G.
That's for the team. That's for the team who made impossible things possible. That's for all of you.
You know, Mahendra, when I started an institute, okay, which taught event management, we had a byline, okay, which said the most unseen faces behind the most seen events. Okay. And that is Mahendra Ji from Nefertiti Weddings. The most unseen face. Nobody knows what he has done.
Thank you.
And he is not going to tell us also. Okay. What support he has offered to Shikha and me. Okay. I'm telling you, Shikha, tell me, has he been messaging you every couple of hours at least in the last 2 days?
He has just been being very positive and giving that motivation, like amazing, Shikha, you're very confident. It just feels good, the support that you get.
Right. And I don't know this from Mahendra. See, I'm just guessing. Okay. But this is what he must have been doing in the background. Okay. But I'm going to come back to you, Mahendra sir. I'm going to come back to you. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, okay?
Anytime for you.
For being there for us, I tell you, it's crazy. I mean, I call him up, half a ring he picks up my call, okay? Half a ring, okay? I mean, this is something for a man of his stature and size and the person that he is. I'm blessed, and we're all blessed.
Thank
But
you.
we're going
Thank
to
you.
come back to you, Mahendra, and we have some very, very great announcement to be made, which nobody on the screen knows.
Except Shikhar. Shikhar knows that.
And co-founder, right? Co means one only, right? So,
Okay.
on that note, I'm going to ask Manasa to give us an entire report about today. Ask her, do your magic, make her big, okay? And let's listen to Manasa for a while. Not yourself, big joker. Yeah.
Ask-
Okay, so here we are at the end of day two. It seemed like a absolutely. I told Shikha in the morning that yesterday was like a flavorful ice cream, and today is all about toppings. And it was so right. I was so right. It was almost like me in a candy store saying, "I want to add this, I want to add that," and finally I have like a huge sundae in front of me. Yeah, Arif. No, you can't hear me.
No, not so well. Not so well. It's not coming
Okay,
out clear enough.
now is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I was talking about ice cream on Sunday and how the entire day was full of shopping. Quickly starting off, we started with our first session. I mean, after the summary, we started with the brand building session, which had amazing insights. I mean, I got some really key insights from that session, which was about how to build collaboration. I think that is, again, this is so beautiful that any topic for that matter, this one word has been a constant, highlight. And not like we have asked them to promote it. I know for a fact that most of those questions didn't have collaboration as a word. But, any question, they do not sit there and talk about collaboration. I love the way Ashanti spoke about collaboration. And we are talking about collaboration across peers. She spoke about collaboration with the supplier. She said, why just, people of the equal stature? Like, let's just move on to one more step of getting the vendors on board, be empathetic, just ask how we can work together, give them more work. This is the time you need to stand up for them. Beautiful. It was. I love the way she put it across. Um, and I got to know so much about gift registry. I think that was something very very new for Indian market, and she put it right way, saying, okay, fine, this is the future. This is the right time to start work on gift registry because people are not sure about physical contact, social distancing, etc. And now that we are into adapting everything new, this is something new that we need to adapt to. Like anything else you guys want to add on for this, Shikha? You want to add anything for this session specifically?
No, just talking about collaboration when you mentioned, that everyone's mentioned that term. I think this was something which we even discussed today morning, right? When we were talking about the entire ice cream and sundae that we were creating out of this. I think this is something which is common in all the topics. People across the globe, this is one point which is sticking to everyone's head that this is the time for collaboration. I think every session beautifully covered all of this and it's come out very nicely. So, yeah, that's about it.
So that was the session number one where people from across the border again reiterated how important collaboration is now, like today, as of today. If you have to take one step towards moving towards your, dream role as a wedding planner, it should be start work on collaboration. Yeah. So moving on to the next topic was venue. Devin and Sudhendu were on the board, and we took one of those really interesting sessions. Again, one of those sessions where it's the most neglected topic, right? Venues which are not 5 stars, right? Because they are taken for granted most of the time, saying they have to do it, they ought to do it, they need to survive, etc. But I love the way how both of them broke that entire piece into smaller chunks, saying that how they've actually gone out of their way. It's not by default everything that is happening in venues like these. I love the way how Sudhendu spoke about how their venue Ocean Spray is so wedding friendly because they have people who can talk wedding, right? He was talking about how he has one Manipuri wedding example that he got people to translate, right? It only showed how people are going out of their way to make it happen for the families, help everybody make that big day happen, right? I also love the way he spoke about how venue has to be used to its maximum advantage. Use one hall for something else, another for Sangeet, another for, poolside for, Mehendi, etc. I love the way that, he's giving you an option saying use the place, right? And I love the way even, I think Deven spoke about micro wedding, that it is the present, it is going to be the near future, later future. Of course, all of us are hopeful that the big fat weddings come back, but even if they come back, you can still use these venues for pre-event weddings, events, right? Smaller functions, etc. So venues are such an important part of this entire game. So please connect back with your venue, especially Saffron Stays and Ocean Spray. They are our partners. Please reach out to them whenever. I'm going to do that. Okay, super. So the third session was the photographer session. It was one of the most interactive sessions. I love the way, I love the camaraderie between Saad and Abhishek. They just spoke about like they've been working with each other forever, right? Passing questions, and I love the Indo-Pakistan vibe. So raw, so nice. Yeah, right? Yeah. So, and it was such a light-hearted discussion, nothing to preach, nothing to give as a answer, but it's just, okay, let's talk about it, kind of a very light-hearted discussion. I
I
love,
want to add on, Manasa, to this one, if you don't mind. So, Saad is from Lahore, okay? And my mother is from Lahore. I told him that during a previous session. And the beauty about these two countries, and I'm not trying to politicize any situation, not really interested in that bit, and all the differences and everything that we have between us. I mean, today's conversation only re-emphasized a fact that I have grown up with, that there is no difference. Okay,
yeah,
the way Saad spoke, the love, the affection, and the way it was given back by our other two panelists from India. It was
yeah.
absolutely amazing. Back to you, Manasa.
And I think it was, I got those goosebump bump moments during the conversation because they are so similar. I mean, we talk about two different countries who are at, loggerheads, and then we hear the artists, the people who are making that country's creative spirits happen, talk with so much love, so much passion, and all of them are talking only about how can the bride and groom look beautiful, how can their day be the best for them. So it was very nice. A couple of things I picked up was collaboration with other professional, videographer, cinematographer, like collaborating with a photographer to do a great job, to your, expertise, etc. Be okay with unpredictability. The seasons will change. The patterns might change. Be okay and adapt. He also spoke about having a good team really reduces a lot of tension. I love the way Abhishek used these words called perception difference. He said, isn't it? Like, I loved it. It looked like his experienced it firsthand. And, the client is the most important person in this whole equation. And when they're explaining something, there needs to be somebody in your team who needs to understand what they're talking about, right? And understand that what we are thinking and what they are explaining are two different things and bring us to the same ground. I love that. And he said, whatever the client wants, listen to them. They have different generations. He spoke about generations repeatedly, saying, the older generation wants a different way, etc. But see how you can, with your experience, match the generation gap, right? And give them at the end of it whatever they want. So, a lot of things from that session. I loved it. Then moving on, we had styling the wedding, of course, by the Prasad Vidappa. Wow, it was such a. Again, I was telling Shikha in the morning that I have this feeling of every session, like it was. There's a coffee session, there's a wine session, there is a beer session, kind of a thing, right? With Prasad, it's like a chill drink kind of a session. It's so easy going. I mean, there is nothing. It looked like you're just walking with him in a park and talking to him, right? So, and then his insights were brilliant. I mean, the whole page is full of his insights, but I'm going to quickly wrap it up. One, he spoke about bride being the center of attention in the whole wedding. He said, don't think about anything else. Just make bride the center of attention, and she is the one who's be focusing on. And don't try to overdo the bride. Let her enjoy her big day. Give her the best color and compliment everything else behind her according to her outfit. Pale versus dark and bright, etc. He gave color palette references. He also spoke about how venue plays such an important part. He said outdoors are preferred, but at the same time, do the math, keep everything muted if the bride is, again, he comes back to bride in every conversation. Okay. And then he spoke about venue and food, saying that stick to your basics. Indian food will always win over all your smaller other cuisines. Have other cuisines as part of it, but stick to the main course being Indian. He spoke about how you can use occasions like Mehendi, Sangeet, etc. He gave a lot of insights about how what is the difference between a wedding stylist, planner, how stylist is somebody who visualizes everything from a aesthetic point of view, and he will give you like a Rohit Bar will give you suggestions, and wedding plan executes it to the detail, right? And they need to keep their egos aside and come together for the big day. That's also something he said. And yeah, a lot of things, but I'm going to stop there. After that was fashion and makeup. Uh, Fashion and makeup, I think Rohit Shetty spoke about sustainable weddings. Oh, what a beautiful! He spoke very less, but whatever he spoke made so much sense, right?
Rahul.
Oh, sorry, Rahul. Sorry. Okay, sorry, my bad. Rahul Dev Shetty, he spoke about sustainable wedding. He spoke about how brides' gowns should have pockets for phones and selfies. I'm so thrilled at how everything has become about comfort, about this moment, about having a good time, and not about what the world wants you to do. Right? This is the place we always wanted to reach, and we're here. I'm so glad about that, right? And he spoke about how we can reuse a lot of decor, candles and flowers that can be donated to, hospitals and places where they can use it for that day. I really took notes on that. That I really want to do that. I also liked how Jasmeet spoke about body types and not just go by trends. Oh, what a brilliant point! Like, just don't go see the Instagram posts and buy what might look good on that model might not be your body type, and just be realistic. And she also made another very interesting point saying, don't go by the trend. See what will still make sense 10 years from now. You don't want to be laughing at yourself after 10 years saying, what did I do with that, right? So be sensible, calm, take decisions according to what suits you and your family and not just go by the trends. I like how Julian spoke about groom, and they are not. Actually, it was quite contradicting to how Prasad made bride the hero, and here he was talking about how groom is also the hero, right? And how trends are changing, which I think is fair, right? We are seeing the trend happening, like how grooms are actually grooming themselves, taking care of themselves, preparing for the big day, and there's a lot of products available as well now. So quite nice. Melinda from Indonesia gave some quite interesting insights about how this is the time that you need to adapt to, what is happening in the present and not go by what worked 6 months back, right? Okay. So from there, I'm going straight to Deepak session. Whoa, that was like a PMI class for me. It was absolutely where you don't have to apply your thoughts. Just listen, write it down. That's all I did. I didn't even think twice about what I was saying. Oh, I loved it, and I loved how candid he was. He didn't make bones about how situation is, and wasn't overly like positive and optimistic about everything. He put things how it is, right? One is he asked about IPs. He was talking about wedding IPs and how to think wisely and plan it. It's not the great time for everybody to get a team and a visionary like Arvind and Shikha and pull off an espousal, but think about it. I mean, think wisely. If you're doing everything at your cost, you need to, be really prepared for it. You need to monetize the tickets direct sales versus for a client. I mean, if you're doing it for somebody else, if there is a sponsor, etc., then you should go on it. I mean, go about it and do it. He also spoke about something very important, the niche. He gave a very good example of Shairi event versus another event, and he said there were more takers for that Shairi event because it was so niche, and it was this is the time for selective audience, people who know what they want because they can pick and choose things. There are 5 shows happening. I will buy a ticket for one show which I want to enjoy 100%, right? And why do everything parallel, right? So now that's the key I have taken, that figure out what's the niche audience and what do you want to deliver for them. And yeah, I think brilliant session. Arvind, anything else I've missed from this you want to add on?
No, I think this is brilliant, Manasa. I mean, that's what I say, in a team, everybody's competency is different, right? And Manasa P. Kumar, you are the best. There's no doubt about, putting this entire thing together for us. Absolutely brilliant. So we finished with all the sessions, Manasa.
No, we have 7, 8, 9, 3 more.
Correct. So why Azkar doing all this Nataka?
Okay, so quickly moving to destination weddings after that, to which is Patricia and Mahendra sir spoke about the whole how the format of destination wedding is changing with time, but they were also very hopeful that things will come back to normal and people will start traveling. And I love the way he put it, saying that collaborate with the local planner because the language and they have the sourcing capabilities, and instead of breaking your head about doing everything yourself, be open to working with others, reach out for help and partner with them. I picked a couple of important stuff that Patricia said, saying that when you're planning a destination wedding, uh, think about what is not available in your country and hence they're going out. She gave an example of how in Brazil, the landscape, what they don't have in Brazil, people are looking forward to something like that, right? So plan when you're suggesting your client about destinations, go with the mindset of what is not easily possible in India. Maybe for me, I'm thinking of blue sea, etc. for our wedding clients. That's how I was thinking about it, and they give very good insights for people who want to start a wedding planning career, destination wedding planner, newbies. The only ingredient that is a must is passion. This industry is cutthroat, right? This is there is no place for if you're not up for it. So passion is the key, and both of them agreed, saying without passion you can't move ahead. So thank you, Mahendra, for your help. Thanks for all your insights. Moving ahead, leadership in tough times. It was a tough conversation altogether. All the big wigs in one screen. Amazingly moderated by Anjan also. So quickly taking points from Arun, he spoke about what is the need of the hour when Anjan asked. He said empathy. Empathy is very important. You need to be there for the other person in your team. Talk to them, and this is mainly about teams and office, right? How are you managing your teams and etc. Deepak said, how you value adding value. That's most important at this point of time. Figure out that how you can add value to your client, to your team, to your family, and then you'll get an answer. And coming from a space of responsibility, right? With power comes responsibility. In that space, they were speaking about. Samit sir said passion, compassion, and motivation. He said these three are most important because during these tough times, these are the things that will sail your boat, right? And the biggest challenges they've had is keeping cost minimum. Arun said he had to let go of people with a heavy heart because he had to keep the cost minimum and sail far, right? And letting go of people. And Deepak spoke a very important topic about online fatigue. I think he spoke about it in the afternoon as well. Online fatigue is making, people are getting tired of watching Zoom all day, the entertainment on the screen, etc. So think about it. How will you deal with it? And dejection. Samita said very interesting thing about they never like used to get rejected. There most of they have a very good hit rate with clients and conversions, but this is the time it's testing time for their team as well. So these are the things which makes it very real for me, right? I mean, be people in the industry, having teams with more than 100 people in their team, going through the same thing that all of us are going through, we're all in it together, right? Again. So they finally said, think of the worst that can happen, which is your company being shut, the event industry going kaput. Stand more and think about the situation where we are. You will feel better. That's what they say. So I'm taking that on. Last is the intimate weddings. Tahira, Kenneth, Christine spoke about brilliantly, again moderated by Shrikant Pinoy. They were talking about hybrid weddings, okay, which a tablet on a table, how you can connect with the whole world being part of that wedding. And they spoke about how in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, they're postponing the wedding because they are not up for smaller weddings at all. They're okay to postpone and do a bigger wedding. Chinese want the big fat wedding at any cost and everything. And Christine said one word. She said embrace. Embrace the change. That's the only thing that will keep you going. Okay, so with that, I'm done with my summary of day 2. I haven't done even 10% justice to the amazing panel of people we had today. Amazing. We can't hear you, Arvind. You're on mute.
Arvind, you're on mute.
I'm on mute. Okay. I must be tired. I need a drink. So, yeah, amazing job, Manasa. Absolutely fantastic. Great. You're a great person. We need to come up with a white paper on espousal. I'm going to talk about 3 or 4 things. Please bear with me. Yeah. I know everybody's tired and we have a team meeting after this and all of that. But aisa mauka fir kahan milega, right? So first of all, I want to talk about espousal online. Okay. I only understood one thing out of the last 2 days is that a gentleman called Rahul Dev Shetty spoke about a wedding in a Mysore or a Chikmagalur, right? And there was another gentleman called Arun Bablani who spoke about a wedding in Disneyland. I think we have covered the entire gamut of weddings and all the different kind of people who can be a part of weddings. I mean, for the life of me, like I tell everybody, I may have done about 4,000 events in my life. Okay. And out of that 4,000, I don't think I've done more than 11, 10 or 12 weddings. Okay. So I never thought I'll get into this space, right? And it's like when I started the school, somebody says, what qualifies you to start the school? I said, I'm event manager. That's why I started the school. So what qualifies you to do a wedding expo? I'm an event manager. That's why I'm doing an expo, right? And because I understand process and because we have people like Manasa who understand process, okay? So I'm going to move on to the second point of my discussion now before we close, right? Now I'm going to talk about this lady called Shikha Nahata, okay, who I chance met on the 28th of September last year, okay? By chance, she sent me an email, okay? By chance, I was in a session that she was attending, okay? And by chance, I said, hey, if you're looking for a job, send me an email, okay? And on the 28th of September, she won't remember all this. She sent me an email, right? And on, I think, either 30th of September or 1st of October, we had clinched the deal, okay? Thank you, Shikha. And it's been a memorable time that we have had together. I look forward to many, many more years together, right? So maybe, Shikha, if you're not too overwhelmed, you're not the kind who does get overwhelmed, right? Maybe you can give a quick thank you to all the people outside of the screen, and then I'll come to the third point.
Well, yes, definitely. As I even said in the beginning, a big, big thank you to all our stall owners, to all the speakers from across the globe. I mean, we've had speakers who've even done sessions at 2:30 in the night their time and 3:30 in the night their time. A big, big thank you to all of them for the dedication that they have put in to make this event a great success. Today also in one of the panel, we had Tahira. It was 5:30 a.m. for her in the morning. And she said, I've made a strong cup of coffee for myself so that I don't fall asleep. I mean, I love it when, you get such love from the people because they just want to make your event a success. So thanks to everyone out there who made this a success. Thank you, Mahindra sir. Thank you, Nefertiti Weddings. Thanks to GWN for being a part of this and making this an amazing, amazing success. Thank you, Manasa P. Kumar, who you have been there since the very beginning. So thank you. And I will also like to thank the team, Arvind, even though you told me only the people outside the screen. But thank you, Rohan. I mean, exceptional. Well, one incident about Rohan that I would like to mention was, so there was this thing when one day Arvind said that maybe Rohan might not be working on this because he has got other plans. That day is when we realized what an integral part of this Rohan had become, because I went numb for a minute that we can't do this without him. Please get him back. This was exactly what I told Arvind, that Arvind, you need to get him back. It cannot be done without him. So that day is when we realized that Rohan was such an integral part of this entire project. And thank you so much, Rohan. Ammu Nair, I can't even thank you enough. I mean, yes, sorry, Rohan, you were saying something.
So thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. I mean, I never thought I'd be doing something like this. So thank you, Arvind. So thanks a lot.
And to Rohan, and stocking up on his monsters the night before the event, because he says, I know I'm not going to sleep this entire night. I mean, that's the dedication of the team. Ammu Nair, I can't even thank you enough. Like, as I tell Arvind, I think I can use this line on you also now. From all our fights and up and downs, we as a team have rocked it. Yes, would not have been possible without you. You are one hell of a woman. This is Arvind's terms. I'm sorry, Arvind, for using it, but yes, you are one hell of a woman. And amazing, Ammu. Thank you so much for helping us put this together. And Asghar Khan, you have been a blessing in disguise.
Thank you for letting me be part of this.
Thank you. And Asghar Khan, you have been a blessing in disguise. I mean, last minute entry and you steal the show. That's what you have done. So thank you for helping us put this entire thing so seamlessly together. I mean, one message and Asghar is there. That's literally Asghar for us. And I think that's the entire team. So thank you, everyone. And I think I can continue talking, so someone else should take the stage.
So thank you so much, Shikha. Thank you so much. So
Yes.
two more points. One is we are extremely proud, Shikha and myself, for all of us, okay, that we are going to be doing a spousal online in South Africa on the 30th and 31st, okay, of January 2021, okay. I'm really wishing and hoping that we will be doing it with the same team, okay. I'm certain we will. Right? I think I've said a lot on that statement without saying anything much. So now we move on to the last and the most important part before we close this, okay? So Mr. Mahindra and Nefertiti Weddings and Zero In have come to make him big, Asghar, have come to very interesting understanding, okay, wherein we are now come up with a brand new property which has got registered and for which work has to start tomorrow or Monday, as the case may be.
Monday.
Okay. This property is jointly owned by Mahindra and Espousal Online. And the name of this property, and Mahindra sir will tell us what it is about, is called the Great Indian Wedding Race. This is an idea that Mahindra sir came up with long ago, very long ago. And very recently, he spoke with us. And if Mahindra sir has something in his mind, I dare not say no. So tell us, what is this property about, Mahindra sir?
This is to all the beautiful brides and grooms out there in the city of Bangalore, city of India, the country of India. The Great Indian Wedding Race is a wedding contest which allows every single bride and groom to take part or participate in in this grand prize called a destination wedding. The winner gets a free 2-night destination wedding, absolutely free, along with the family and friends for about 50 people in one of the destinations sponsored. Now, we also have 5 bumper prizes of every season, which they also get a 2-night free honeymoon stay. Now, these five winners get a chance to participate in the grand finale, which is the bumper prize of a 2-night destination wedding.
Absolutely superb, Mahendra sir. Absolutely superb. And the entire team from Espousal Online is going to be supporting this for all of us. And this is going to be very, very interesting. So these are things that I don't understand too much. Like I said, I'm not a weddings person, but I'm going to quickly repeat what Mahendra sir said.
And this is the first of its kind in India. This is the first of its kind in India. There's one in Langkawi, but in a different scale. But this is one of its kind, the first in India.
Yes. Yeah, it's a common phenomenon across the world, is what I understand. But in this country, it hasn't been done. And definitely, when we do something, it will be done correctly, properly, and to scale, right? So the Great Indian Wedding Race is what it is called. It's all for people who are going to get married. It is, you go to the website. All of this info will be up on the website Monday, the 14th, on the Espousal Online website. Also, the information on what exactly is going to be happening in South Africa is going to be up there. So, Amu Nair, sleepless nights are still going to continue.
Work begins.
Right? Work begins Monday morning. On that note, thank you, everybody, once again. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that. And for all the audience who's listening here, this kind of support that we had received from our own people, from unknown people, and from people whom we are yet to know, okay, has been phenomenal. Espousal Online is your product. It is entirely your product. Take it, use it, grow it, nurture it, and the returns will come. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Asghar.
Yes. And before we go,